Okay, footwear now, guys, yeah? So my favorite footwear. So this is an area that after starting my wardrobe at ground zero, I definitely did have some regrets, yeah, when it came to getting rid of my footwear. This was the area that I most had trouble with um when I addressed my style, and I came back to adding pieces back into my wardrobe. So I remembered that I loved shoes. Yeah, I really recognized that I couldn't help but not buy them. It was good because I started to buy more high heels, wear more high heels. I started to address that I actually needed more shoes, actual shoes in my life. Yeah, even flats. I definitely did start to notice this. Um, but out of all the items that I got rid of, it definitely was my footwear um, that I did have a lot of regrets about, yeah. Um, so for me now, I'm ready to replace clothes when I'm ready to replace them. Even though I'm looking for better quality, and things of the sort. When I'm ready to replace something, I'm ready to replace it. But my footwear, this is something I'm absolutely gonna make more of an effort to hang on to. Okay, absolutely. Um, yeah, when it came to stuff like the sportswear, yeah, so I loved my Adidas and my Nike, and some of you were following that story, yeah. I really did love the sportswear. Um, I don't regret so much having had got rid of that, because it did me a lot of good, yeah, in the pretty department, you know. It did a lot for my feminine energy, yeah. It helped my feminine energy. But like I said, now I've addressed there's a time, there's a place, um, and I know what that is for myself. um I had no regrets of getting rid of that and reintegrating that back into my life. But the footwear, yeah, for sure. So my favorite footwears now, yeah. So I love these classic kind of footwears. Um, I'm gonna start off with the first pair of footwear that I love. Air Maxes. Nike Air Maxes. I love them. Yeah. I have been in these since I was a little girl, yeah. I love Air Maxes, and I actually, as I've been looking at Air Maxes and trying to configure my budget, this was an area that I actually noticed I had become the most upset about. Yeah. I just, there was something that had come over me, and it made me realize, I absolutely love um this footwear. Nike Air Maxes have to have them. Have to have them in black, have to have them in white, and anything else, yeah, later on. So, well, this in this season, I've absolutely got to have them in black. Um, I'll just always warn them, you know what, yeah, they hold a very special place in my heart, yeah, and my wardrobe. I love them. So, Air Maxes in black, yeah. What ones do I like, yeah? Let me tell you, I like Air Max ones, and I like Air Max 90s. Okay, they're the ones I like. I find the ones, yeah, more comfortable than the 90s. Um, but once I break the 90s in, I'm okay. I have a bit of trouble to break them ones in, more than the ones, but then I'm alright after that. So I give it a couple of weeks, wear them in the house, and that's what I'm saying. Have the correct sports socks and then it's all good, yeah. I've tried many sports socks as well, yeah. My favourite ones are actually Ralph Lauren Polo socks. They're actually my favourite. I've tried the Nike ones. I tried various, yeah. I tried various. I'm seeing all the brands in my mind, yeah. But my favourite so far has been the Ralph Lauren Polo, yeah. They lasted me a very long time. Um, so I can mix and match these with my sneakers, yeah. I'm good. If I'm comfortable in them, I don't necessarily have to have the Nike to match the trainers. I'm all good. Okay, the second pair of shoes, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be Timberlands. I have had many pairs of these. These were footwear that I got rid of, that I absolutely did hang on to for a long time. A lot of my trainers, yeah, I try to switch them out, yeah. When my sneakers ain't looking so good, yeah, okay, and I don't have the correct fillers for them, then yeah, I switch them out. Um, I like my trainers to look good, all the time. But yeah, but Timberlands, yeah. Timberlands. I did held on to these for a long time. They took a battering. I I had many pairs of these. I had long ones. I had the lady Tims, like the knee high ones, and I had the short black ones. I had shorter ones with the furs on them. Um, I've seen another two pairs that I want to get. So over the years, yeah, I was just collecting them. Like I bought a pair like every year, pretty much, yeah. Somewhat, um, oh, not every year, but I remember in the last few years that I did have them. I really started to make that purchase, yeah. Every time I caught a sale, or even if I just liked them. Um, and yeah, I absolutely want to carry on buying these shoes and not get rid of them ever again. I probably wouldn't go for the same pairs that I had in the past, yeah. Um, I would definitely try, yeah, some different ones now, yeah. I won't go and repurchase them ones. I'll move on now, yeah. But I love them. I just love them. I can wear them for most of the year where I live. Um, and people look, and I really don't mind, yeah. I don't mind this attention, yeah. I love these boots, you know. I love these boots. I recommend them to everyone. Buy them, yeah. You will not regret it, you know. You will not regret it. The next pair of shoes, yeah, that I love, I think is essential to have, yeah. Is this all my designer shoe, yeah? Is that really it? I'm really good, yeah, with them two pairs. With the Tims now, let me just say this, yeah. So I was saying I wouldn't buy the same pair, yeah. At this point, I probably would go for something in a different color, or this kind of finish around the trim, yeah. At this stage, I planned, where I was with the collection, I had planned to move on to that stage anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do this time around, okay? Because yeah, you see some of the trim has different finishes and so on, yeah. So the next pair of shoe, would I really now say designer? Let me throw this in there. I've never had a pair of kickers, yeah, and I've always actually wanted to try a pair. Okay, so that's something that I would definitely think about investing some money in. Our next pair of shoe is this. When it comes to dressier shoes, yeah. When it comes to dressier shoes, I love two-part sandals. Yeah, the ones with the high heels. I love them. Um, I love them. You know something? I tried to get into some of these kind of mules, yeah, over the summer. I didn't like them for outside. I found them a bit hard to walk in, actually, even when they were low. But I do like them for at home, yeah, for walking around the house, for wearing some heels around the house, mules, yeah. But I love this two-part sandal, and call me old school, yeah. but I actually like it when it's look like this the letter, yeah. I actually like this. And I don't like it to be too platform, you know, like I can handle this more platform kind of shoes at home again, yeah, to chill in as a little treat. But I like it when the shoe, yeah, is like this round, it's like a round toe, two-part sandal, um and I like these, yeah, in the colors that's like black, and even this metallic colors, yeah. So like the gold, yeah, even the silver, especially gold. That's what I like. Um, when it do come to block heels, yeah, you know I love boots. Okay. Um, I do like those block heel boots. I used to really like knee high boots. Not really, not over the knee, yeah, because I'm very petite, yeah. But I like it. I used to like this knee high boots. As I've gotten older now, yeah, and this kind of style that I have this quite this kind of sexy style, yeah. I like things to be tight. Um, I like things to be tight. But even as I've gotten older, yeah, I do like items that are a bit more covering now. Um, it just, yeah, my sense of comfortability and modesty, yeah, and my self-respect. I just prefer, yeah, um to a lot of the time, yeah, when I'm going out in the public, I want to cover something up, yeah. Maybe I still want to look sexy, yeah, but I feel differently as I've got older, um you know, got further, yeah, into my life now. um I don't know how this all on show, you know. um yeah, in the street, you know. So it's like this, and it's become like this with these kind of knee-high boots now. I prefer the ones actually that's a little more at the ankle. I think I liked the knee-high boot, yeah, because it was sexy. It was sexy and it kind of lengthened me, yeah. But for like the street wear, you wanna wear this heels, yeah, like a block heel that's kind of lace up, yeah. I like this. But you know what? I realize I don't like it when they're clopping and clonking. Yeah? Especially in the middle of the day. You know? I don't actually like that. But I think it's good to have a pair of them. That, as I said, like, because the ones that I used to have the Timberland boots like that. They don't make a load of noise, yeah? But I never actually had a Chelsea boot, yeah? This is something that I might try this year. A Chelsea boot. I'm gonna try this. The other thing, yeah, because you see their grip on the bottom, and they don't be like clop clop clop. When it comes to the knee-high boot, now I do have one pair, yeah, left. This kind of shiny, yeah, this kind of sexy look I was talking about. When I would really wear these, yeah, is out somewhere where I want to go and, okay, so say, yeah, you want to go on some kind of date or something with your significant other, but you're going to look a little more smarter on top, yeah? Without wearing with a big fur jacket or something, no. Because I don't want attract this kind of attention, yeah? Where people be blowing kisses and getting this wrong impression, yeah? But something like maybe you can wear with like a blazer. You can wear something like waterfall coat, yeah, or cardigan kind of jacket, yeah, this kind of longer thing. Okay, just cover up the back a little bit and then you see the front, yeah. It's a good alternative for me, yeah, especially when I don't like wearing these shorter dresses outside and stuff. If I go outside in a dress, I prefer something like midi dress, yeah. The same, I found this with my skirts as well. I prefer them to be longer. I prefer them to be midi, yeah. And where I am so small, I prefer them to have a little slit in them, yeah. I like to show like a little leg, or make them kind of flow a little, yeah. Draw the eye outwards. because I'm quite small, yeah. Just give a little movement, yeah, to the bottom half of me, but as well as keeping modesty and covering up. That's what I actually like. The same with the kind of knee-high boot, yeah. You can do this then as well with the kind of midi dress and the midi kind of skirt, yeah. It can be quite nice actually because it can keep your knees up to your knees, yeah, covered and warm, yeah. And then you can put the other piece, layer the longer dress jacket, whatever, over the top, yeah. Especially the dress or the skirt, yeah. So that can be quite nice, yeah. So I do think it's necessary for me to have at least one pair in my collection. And as well, if it's a little too much for you, yeah, maybe get them in like suede. Suede works nice, or brown works nice, just to tone down that look a bit. Like I said, I had this more shiny black one, but even though it's more shiny and black, I believe it's more of it's a little more of a rounder toe, yeah, or even a square toe can look a lot nicer, a lot smarter. Yeah, I do quite like a blazer, yeah. I do quite like a blazer. I like a blazer as well, yeah. Come to think of it, for when as well, like changing different footwears and I'm not sure what jacket to wear. Okay, or I'm gonna take my jacket off somewhere and I say I wanna wear a particular footwear but I still wanna look smart. You know, I really do like a black blazer. Okay, I just wanna mention that, yeah. That actually a black blazer has changed my footwear game. It actually has, you know. I've worn it with all kinds of, yeah, boots, shoe, trainers, you know. Even like Converses I wore, yeah. I went through a little phase of wearing them. I don't really tend to like them anymore, yeah. When it comes to things like plimsolls, I do like these to slip on, yeah, to run an errand or something. Sometimes I just want to be comfortable, you know. But this kind of plimsolls, I like to wash them. So I like them when you get them from somewhere like Adidas, yeah? Adidas, some people say, yeah? Well, they don't cut up your feet, yeah, so bad. I quite like, they're quite comfortable, and I find that they wash very well. So I really do like the plimsolls from Adidas, yeah? Okay, say it like that, actually sound the same, Adidas, Adidas, yeah. So I like them. They're another pair of shoes here that I find essential in my life, actually. The next pair of shoes gonna be what? Let me think here. What's really been missing in my life here? When it comes to what? Yeah, so you know how I mentioned the two-part sandal? Then this is what I do. I wear this kind of shorter boot out instead in this weather. Yeah, to go out somewhere nice. Yeah. Or, yeah, you know, even investing in a proper pair of court heels. You know, like this, yeah. Somewhere, even, you know what? Actually, I love at this time of year. Let me tell you what I love, yeah, for looking smart and going out in, yeah. That I would absolutely splurge more money on. You know, like a nice pair of Mary Janes, yeah. A nice pair though. Okay. Somewhere that you know what, yeah, you don't even have to buy designer ones. Somewhere that just make shoes. Yeah. Somewhere that just make shoe classic, yeah. Okay. Where would a place like that be, yeah? You know what, something like, you could honestly pick something like that up from Clark's, yeah? On a budget, yeah, you could. But even, I don't know, yeah, like Russell and Bromley, yeah? Kurt Geiger, something like that, a little more boutique-y even, yeah? Okay, a pair of Mary Janes, you know what, that's a pair of shoes that I actually like. I actually found, yeah, that I like ankle support. I like this. You know, I do quite like the higher top trainers, yeah, as well. I quite like them for summer. I'm quite funny about sizing on these. I do have a pair but we're changing seasons now. Quite like this kind of basketball look in the summer. The next pair of shoes now is what? So say the Mary Janes here. I mean, other than that, I'm not really looking at any other shoes here. I would say things like, I do actually like to keep a pair of wellies spare. Now, I tried a more expensive Wellington boot. Okay, they're just handy, alright? I tried a more expensive Wellington boot and not so much. I actually had a lot more comfortability and flex, and they were just so much more lightweight. And you know what, it even lasted a very long time, because you see, I don't feel the need to put on wellies, all the time, you see. But like I said, they're just handy. I found from the more inexpensive budget store, you know what, they worked well. They work just fine. The same with like waterproof gear, You want to get like a waterproof jacket, waterproof trouser, just get it for inexpensive, It works fine, It's these kind of items that you might not necessarily put on all the time. You might look for this in your good jacket, But them things that you just kind of hang by the door, Or just put in your handbag, or, I don't know, your glove compartment. These kind of things here, Okay. Yeah, you can get these for inexpensive, It's kind of waterproof stuff. So I thought I mentioned that. Store them in a nice kind of boot bag or something. You don't like the look of them. You don't want to get your things dirty. You can do this. You can look for one of them out there. But the other footwear, I'm sure there's some other footwears. Again, you want to change your high heels. You want to get flats. This is when as well, I'll start looking at these kind of flats and plimsolls that can fit into your kind of party bag. Depending, isn't it, on the event, you could, the size of your bag, for that. They're always quite good to look at for a little less expensive. And slippers now, I did mention this in some of the pajamas, kind of loungewear. But when it comes to slippers, guys, I bought expensive ones. I bought less expensive ones. I like to wash my slippers. I'm someone that I like to throw them in the wash, regularly. Okay, regularly. I don't like them, smelling mad, and no, I like them to feel fresh, spongy. I like them to feel like they got some memory foam in them. I don't want my feet to feel like I'm clutching on for dear life in them either. So I don't really like the things like the slides or the kind of flip-flops, and I don't really like this. I don't like this in shoes either. But I do like like slipper booties, and not really kind of like the kind of slipper socks, I don't really like them. I slide about in them a bit. I find my feet, they get a little hot, I just want to take them off. But I like this kind of slipper booties, and I like the ones that kind of like ballerina pumps, they can kind of slip on. But I honestly prefer them when they're a little less inexpensive, because I wash them so frequently. I wear them so much. It doesn't matter whether I bought like really expensive ones, really inexpensive ones. They just kind of they just don't last, anyway, So I just find to save some money on this,